My name is Mathew Deshi. I got to hear about Weave just going through my Instagram, and something caught my attention about having an employable skill. And I went through the page and I realized that there were testimonies, there were people recommending, and I realized that it's something I need for myself. I just want to improve in some areas, and then of course I don't regret it. So one thing that made me register was when I came in and I underwent the orientation section. I knew this was something I will need for myself. I was given this notion that it was going to be very strict, it was going to be very tough, but I knew I just had to go on with it. I knew I needed something challenging, and that was it. So one of the experiences that I got is overwhelming. It is so much. Some of the most exciting ones, of course, will be the communication. Coming to learn the whole concept of communication in Weave, I can now overflow with the importance of what I learned. So now it just changed my mentality, it changed my whole orientation about communication. It changed so much about how I hear people, how I listen to people, how I understand people when they talk, their perspective, their points of view. All of the challenges, I will say. My first day here, I got lost, right? Yeah, I couldn't find my way. I went up and down. At the end of the day, I just had to use an Uber to get here. And some of the challenges was trying to stick to time and not giving it. Because I had to know that, okay, you know what? For anytime I want to bring up an excuse, it has to be genuine. You know, face my challenges. Always make sure I eat my big frog, because sometimes getting here, the hold up and all of that. So I try to beat up the traffic and all of that. So that will be the only challenge I faced. I will always recommend Weave. So I've already recommended, and somebody actually somebody graduated even before I started. And of course, it's something I will always want to do. During my job shadow, I realized how much so many people are in need of the knowledge we've actually learned in Weave. As easy as it is, as free as it is, okay, I feel it's a knowledge people should pay so much to acquire, and Weave giving us at a platter of gold. So of course it's something I want everybody around me to understand, because it's not enough for me to know how to communicate. If the next person close to me doesn't know how to communicate, then we're definitely going to be having problems. We're still going to be having issues. We still can't communicate, because of course we learned communication is not a one-man thing. It's not a one-way thing. I really can't thank Weave enough. So I was speaking with one of the facilitators, Adetunji, and I was asking him how do Weave get paid? Like, I mean, for all these things you guys pass or render, wow, what do you benefit? Like, I mean, especially the facilitators, okay, how are you guys getting paid? How do you guys get rewarded? And what he told me was, the only way I can give back to Weave is by actually going out there and practice what I've learned, and of course teaching people what I've learned. And for me, that is it. I will definitely make sure that's the only way I can give out to Weave, and I'll put it upon myself to preach this gospel as much as I can, and let the people out there also know that there is more to this life. There is much more you can learn. There are so many things you can actually learn: emotional intelligence, communication, how to negotiate, you know, business writing, so much more you can actually learn. Of course, I want everybody to know this knowledge, get this knowledge. Thank you very much, all the facilitators, Kiki, Adetunji, Kingsley, the Black Kingsley and the White Kingsley. They've been amazing. So many people obey here and the rest. Thank you very much. Thank you, batch 79. It's beautiful meeting you all. Thank you.